everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Renee and this will be my very first YouTube video. I just wanted to thank you for stopping by and checking it out. Today I have just a list of kind of favorites. I can't say September favorites really. Well, I guess it has been all my favorites in September, or early fall favorites. Let's call it early fall favorites. And that I wanted to share with you. I personally enjoy watching these videos a lot myself, so I thought that I would do one for you and hopefully you enjoy it also. So let's get started. My first favorite, let's start with foundation. This foundation has been around forever and ever, and YouTube gurus have been talking about this for a very long time, but it's still a favorite of mine, especially in the winter, and it's the Neautrogena Healthy Skin makeup. It has SPF 20 in it, and I love it for the winter because it provides kind of that dewy finish, kind of like the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, but at a drugstore price, which is excellent. It doesn't seem to clog my pores or make me break out, although I don't really break out that easily. I have an oily T-zone, but that usually only comes out in the summer, so in the winter I really have to be careful about dry skin. So I really love this foundation because it mixes well with moisturizer, which is often what I do. Like, even though this is a very dewy foundation to begin with, I still like to mix it in with a little bit of moisturizer, and that way it just kind of seems like it seeps into the skin better, and it provides just a really nice, excellent, flawless finish. Still set out with powder though. My next favorite is something that I just purchased. I'm a little bit late to jump on board with this, but it's the Benefit Rockateur powder blush, I guess. They just market it as a powder, but in my opinion it really is a blush. It comes in this beautiful packaging. I just love it. Has the lace and it says Rockateur. When you open it up, it's just like any of those other Benefit powders, the Hula Bronzer, the Coralista blush, any of those boxed powders. It has that kind of florally, perfumey smell. It smells really good in my opinion. I describe it as a dusty rose gold. I know lots of people are describing it that same way. Let's see here. See if you can see that on my hand. I'm wearing it today. It is definitely a very subtle blush. Actually, I don't know if I'd call it gold. I think I'd just call it rose. Peachy rose, actually. I really like it for the fall because in the fall I tend to get a lot more pale than I am in the summer. I'm currently 8.5 months pregnant, so I'm extremely pale right now. Usually I'm very tanned in the summer, but I haven't been able to really get that tanned just considering the pregnancy. So this, I think, shows up pretty well on me. I flush really easily, so I tend to stay away from blushes that are way too pigmented, or not way too pigmented because they'd be perfectly pigmented for many people, but blushes that are very pigmented, because I flush so easily that if I have a very pigmented blush over top of my natural flush, when I do get hot or nervous or anything like that, my cheeks just like glow like like you wouldn't believe, like Rudolph's nose. So I really enjoy sheer blushes like this that don't have too many pink undertones. It's more of a peachy kind of subtle rose undertone. That works really well for my skin. So I really enjoy this blush. It kind of, now that I'm kind of seeing it on my hand, it looks a little bit like it's catching a glow, kind of like a highlighter, but I still wore highlighter today and I just wore it as a blush. I know some people are wearing this over top of a blush, which looks really nice too. So anyways, I love this product and I think it's perfect for fall. It's perfect for my pale skin. It probably wouldn't show up very well on dark skin tones, but I think it'll be great for the upcoming seasons. My next favorite is another blush. This has been a long time favorite of mine, and it's the Too Faced, oh, what is it? Too Faced Ultra Flush Powder Blush in the color Cocoa Rose. And let's see if I can get this open without wrecking my nail polish. Okay, I had to leave to get something to open it. And it also is a similarly toned blush to the Rockateur, but it has more mauve undertones. So this is the Cocoa Rose, and this, let's see if we can see that, and this is the Rockateur. So Cocoa Rose. Cocoa Rose has more mauve undertones. It is a beautiful color. I love this blush, and you know, Too Faced blushes aren't really talked about that much on YouTube, and I don't quite know why. Like, it's not a pigmented blush, which is probably why most people don't love them, but I love it. I feel like I can go in there with my blush brush and like generously, but without wasting product, and apply it to my cheeks and not have to worry that I've overdone it. I like to apply blush that way, where you don't have to worry about it being so pigmented that you just ever so carefully dab. This is definitely the blush that I reach for when I'm in a hurry and I don't know what to wear. It just kind of seems like the blush that goes with everything, and it's just so subtle. Yeah, I just love this blush. I'm gonna say that about all the products. Another favorite for fall is the nail polish that I'm wearing now, and it's the Sally Hansen Complete. Oh, let's see if I can find the color. Plum's the World is the color. 360 is the number. I love, love, love this nail polish. It is, again, a mauvey, dusty rose. Perfect for fall. Everything that when I think of fall, I just think of mauvey, dusty rose. I don't know. I have troubles wearing this nail polish in the summer because when I pull it out, I just think of fall. So I just put it right back and I go for more of the hot pinks or more exciting colors, or even just straight up nudes. But this just, when fall arrives, first thing I grab for is this nail polish. My next favorite is the Maybelline Fit Concealer. This is in color medium. I use this for under the eyes. I know this has been talked about quite a bit too, but for a drugstore concealer, this concealer is amazing. I was using a Smashbox concealer that had a similar consistency, but I find that this works just as well. So in my everyday routine, again, I'm wearing this today, I definitely reach for this first because there's no guilt associated with it. You know, sometimes when you reach for more expensive products, you're like, oh, is it really that important of a day? I don't know if you get like that, but I definitely do. So I have no guilt associated with using this concealer, and I use it very plentifully on my chin area especially, and right where I flush. I just have some redness, and it just shows through my foundation kind of no matter what. So I just apply a little extra concealer there, and it seems to really help. My next favorite is the Stila Kitten eyeshadow. Again, another eyeshadow that has just been talked about over and over and over and over again. I finally caved about a month ago and bought this, and I put it off for a very long time because I just kept thinking, I have so many eyeshadows in my collection that are this shimmery champagne-y color. I just couldn't bring myself to buy another one. Like, they're in a lot of my natural palettes and nude palettes and that kind of thing. And this is in the Stila In the Light palette also, which I've also considered buying many times. And I just kept thinking, no, I already own something very similar to that. But I finally caved and bought just the single. And albeit it is very similar to a lot of the other champagne-y, kind of frosty, with a pink undertone eyeshadows that I have. So it is similar. It is different because it is more vibrant. It works great for the inner corner. Again, I'm wearing it today. and it just tends to pop more than the other champagne-y ones. I still like those other ones, like I have some by Too Faced and Urban Decay and that kind of thing, but this one is just really creamy, and it works really well for that inner corner, and it is a little bit different. It works really good with pretty much any eye look, so I'm glad I purchased it because it is a gem. Next product I'd like to mention is the Maybelline Color Whisper, and this is in color Lust for Blush. I am wearing this today. See, I decided to wear pretty much all my favorites today for you, I think. I love these because I love all the Color Whispers, but this is definitely my favorite. This screams me, and to me it screams fall. And they go on very similarly to a lip balm. I feel like you don't even need a mirror to apply it. Like, I don't know about you, but I feel like lipsticks or lip balms or lip butters or anything that holds a lot of pigment, I really need a mirror for. And maybe I don't actually need a mirror for it, but I just feel like I do. But this I honestly would apply without a mirror and think nothing of it. And I think that I could pull it off. Love these. Great texture, consistency. No smell. Well, actually it does kind of have like a sweet undertone, but it's not potent by any means, so I wouldn't let that deter you. Next product is a Stila Color Balm lipstick in the color Isabelle. This I have not seen on YouTube yet. I bought this at the same time that I bought Kitten. Kitten, I don't know why I'm saying it like that, Kitten. But I just saw them at the counter and I thought, I actually bought this at Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm in Canada, so I don't have a Sephora near me. But I don't know if Sephora would sell these, but it was at my Shoppers Drug Mart and I saw them and I thought, I'm just a sucker for lip products, and especially lip products that smell like mint, and this smells like mint, so that reminds me of Christmas and I love it. But it took me forever to decide on a shade, and it is very similar. I'll put it on my hand. This is Isabelle. This is very similar to the color that I'm wearing, the Lust for Blush that I have on. That's the Maybelline Color Whisper. But it is more pigmented. This I again would apply without a mirror. I think of it more of like a lip balm that just happens to be tinted. It's a very good everyday go-to color. Again, you can't think of something to wear, or you don't know what will match your fall look. I think, look, it looks kind of similarly toned to my nail polish. I think that this would pretty much go with anything, at least on my lips. I have pretty pigmented lips, so I have to be careful not to get anything that's too nude or too light, because then it washes me out and it makes me look strange. I think, because I'm used to seeing myself without lipstick, and they are quite pigmented to begin with. Anyways, the color Isabelle, if nothing else, there's many other colors, and I would highly recommend checking this out. Highly, highly recommend. Smell amazing, go on buttery smooth, very comfortable on the lips. The next product that I'm going to talk about is very dirty. Is the Dior highlighter, the Amber Diamond. I guess they call it a shimmer powder, the Amber Diamond. This has been talked about lots also. I'm wearing this today. I'm not sure if it will show up on camera or not, but when I first got this, it was one of those products that I was like, oh, I never want to pull it out, because it was a pricier product, and I had that guilt that I was talking about earlier associated with using it. But I don't know, I just kind of woke up one day and realized, so that's it right there, and realized that even if I use this every day for the rest of my life, I doubt I would hit pan. I mean, makeup lasts forever. Like, where is this guilt coming from? So now I've just been rocking it like all the time. And the more I use it, the more I love it. It is a great consistency. It is a great tone for my skin tone. In any season, fall, summer, spring, you name it. I'm just extremely happy that I bought this highlighter. And after I bought it, I had a little bit of buyer's remorse after it, just because it was a more expensive highlighter, and I do have quite a few highlighters that I probably can't even use up in my lifetime, but I'm very glad that I kept this. Another favorite product is the Quo by Orly. So Orly makes Quo, I guess, and Quo is sold at my Shoppers Drug Mart, or any Shoppers Drug Mart actually, and it is called Dry in a Sec Drops. When I first tried a product like this, it was actually an Orly product actually. So Orly would make this, which you can find at Sally's Beauty, and also OPI makes one. I think they make a spray or the drops, but I like the drops. And what it does is that after you apply your nail polish, like I just applied this like almost right before I started this video, which is why I was scared to open my Too Faced blush. So isn't that funny after saying that I use this? But and if you wait a minute, sometimes I don't even wait a minute, and then you just apply the drops right on top of the wet nail polish, it makes them dry so quick. Like, it doesn't make them dry hard, like to the point where you can stick your nail in a blush and that it won't chip, but it will dry to the point where you can run your fingers through your hair and your hair won't mess up the finish of your nail polish. It just really has helped me be able to apply nail polish during the day, because I used to always only apply nail polish right before bed and then just hope that I didn't like clench the sheets or something and then get those nice little lines, because I was so busy throughout the day. I didn't have the patience to wait for my nail polish to dry, basically. But this product is amazing. It definitely helps. It can be made by anyone, just the quick dry drops. This is called Dry in a Sec Drops, but they all work really well. My next favorite product is the product that I got last year or the year before, I don't know, but it's the Too Faced Matte Eye Palette. And even though I bought it last year or the year before, who knows when, it is still a fan favorite of mine. So this is it. It is all matte shades. I'm wearing it today along with Stila Kitten, just in my inner corner and kind of on my lid. But they're all matte shades, so that is really nice, because it seems like there's just so many shimmery palettes out there that it's really nice when you can find an all matte palette, because I can take this with me traveling and I know that I'll always have some matte shades. But more than that, they remind me of fall. They remind me so much of fall. Like, they just remind me so much of fall. When I think of fall, I think of these colors. The only thing it's missing is like cranberry colors, but that's okay. I accept that. I accept you, Too Faced Matte Eye Palette, because I love it regardless. And Too Faced eyeshadows, this is a really weird place to swatch, are so creamy. What a weird swatch, sorry. And in my opinion, they blend very, very easily, like in the crease. And Too Faced products are probably my favorite eyeshadows. And I don't know why they're not talked about more, to tell you the truth. I know that people talk about them and they like them, but they just don't seem to rant and rave about how amazing they blend, that I've encountered anyways. Okay, my camera cut off. So I was talking about how it doesn't seem like people talk about how easily the Too Faced shadows blend, which I think is unfortunate, because I find that they blend really, really well. That is my favorite thing about Too Faced eyeshadows. I think that at times I struggle with blending in the crease. Maybe it's because I have relatively small eyes and a small crease, but not a small crease, but a smaller eye, so what I do in the crease just shows up a lot more because my eye is so small. But anyways, regardless, not everybody struggles with blending, but whether you do or you don't, I just find that these shadows blend very, 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 very easily, and especially for matte shadows, because matte shadows can sometimes be chalky and whatnot, and these definitely aren't. They're creamy as can be, and I am just in love with this palette in particular, along with all of Too Faced eyeshadows. Anyways, that's it for my early fall favorites, and I just like to thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I think that this will be a lot of fun. I have a long list of ideas that I have that I want to try, videoing and different things that I wish that I've seen on YouTube, like about lighting and vanity lighting and that kind of thing. That I've wished that I've encountered, or just different things to help you get to know me. And by you, I mean you, like hopefully a subscriber or 2 or 3 or none. I hope that one day people start seeing my videos, but if they don't, that's okay too, because it's a lot of fun doing this. I feel like I'm talking to a virtual friend, I don't know. It's definitely a new venture, a new journey, and a new experience, and I'm all for trying new things and pursuing what I love. So I'd just like to thank you again for stopping by and viewing this, if you're seeing this, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!